all right. Welcome to the first episode of the Spotlight. And we're about to get started on tonight. I'm so excited. I got some guests that's going to uh, just light us on fire tonight. I want to say first, I want to thank everybody that came out last night to the Ostrander Awards out at the Orpheum. I don't know. Looked like we was all dressed to impress, and got a chance to see our name on the big screen around all the who's who of the Memphis theater scene. And I tell you, I had a wonderful time. And now we know what we need to work on. So next time we would not just be nominated, but we'll come home with the hardware. But
Hey,
I tell you, we have uh, one of our guests. He is not a stranger to hardware. So we're gonna put both of them on in a minute. I'm gonna introduce them both to you all. Many of you don't. Many of you may not need an introduction. Just to introduce them here on the show tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and put all three of us on the screen. That way you can see us on here on tonight. All right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have Latricia Davis and Dominique Lawson. Y'all say
what's
what's up
going
to the people
on?
on tonight.
What's up?
How you
Now,
doing? How you doing?
I wanted to do this first episode, and I'm excited because I wanted to spotlight some of the family. These are true cousins. Not every now and then you got that person you call cousin that's not your cousin, but you just say, "Hey, what's up, cousin?" They really not related to you. Well, these are related to you, and you know, I'm gonna pause for a second because I have proof that they are related to me. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Now, they're not in this particular picture. Let's see. One of
Cousin
these
Jack.
pictures, I know.
He done broke out the scrapbook, boy. Look at him.
Oh my God.
Hold on, wait a minute. Who is
Oh
that?
man.
Who is that? I know who that is. Look, do
Oh
y'all
my goodness.
recognize their face?
Oh my goodness. Where you get this picture from? Wow. Wow.
I had to go back down memory lane to pull that one
Wow.
up. I tell you.
You're
Um,
so silly.
before we introduce you all business, just want to just taking a trip down memory lane. I know I asked you all this, and I just for the people because we have different age groups that may watch this, you know. And on tonight, a lot of them may not get a chance to catch it on live tonight. We're only on two of our platforms. On next week, we more than likely we may be on. I'm going to be able to add two more of our platforms, and hopefully we'll be able to get our website be able to go live even with our website. And even though people don't really go on the website and sit on there and watch
Hmm.
a live video, we may be able to put them, have them on there in our archive that a person can go back and look at it later. And
Right.
I want to encourage somebody because I was talking to my cousins here, and we talked about when we were little, and we talked about teenage years. And I'm just gonna throw it out there real quick. When you was a teenager, what did you think you were gonna be when you grew up? Now that's
Who go
y'all.
first?
You go ahead, Trish.
I was gonna be a female MC. I
Tell
was
it.
gonna rap.
You gonna bust a
I
couple
mean, I
bars
was
for us?
rapping from, I was rapping from like middle school all the way up to college.
You
Yeah.
know,
So I just knew I was gonna rap.
yeah. I, you know what? I I follow that sentiment because for those that grew up around me in the Memphis scene, they knew that I did rap and was
Mm.
pretty doing my thing here for a minute.
True that. True.
Ran into that. I think with me, the thing that happened was I got saved. So that was it. I got saved, and and God and um um I don't know. For those of you that haven't went to the movies to see this one movie yet, I want to recommend going see The Forge
Mm.
by the Kendrick brothers. And I tell you, that movie, it lit something on the inside of me because it took me back and without giving the movie away, because I want you all to see it. But the plot, I love the way they used that plot. They had a young guy who was young, and he was missing direction in his life. And I think some of us have been in that area where we didn't know exactly where we wanted to go. So uh,
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to go see it, because when I saw that young guy, I started thinking about myself, and something they said in there that really stuck with me. And I know it's in the Bible, and what Jesus said, if for those that follow me, they have to take up their cross and follow me. They have to deny themselves, and I like the way they brought that out in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Said that you got to deny yourself. So what does that mean? Sometimes it's some things that you really are attached to that is hindering your relationship with God. And my biggest thing was my rap, and it wasn't that my rap. Yeah, it was verbally challenged as well. I was saying some stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was rough. I ain't gonna lie, but
What was your
uh,
rap name? What was your rap name?
and that's the first part. My rap name was Low Down, so it had to be bad. Yeah, my rap name was Low Down, and I'm telling you, I had the persona too. I was, I was low down, so uh, yeah.
Woo.
And I had and I had to have my rap forward, and I had to let that thing go. But anyway, that hey, somebody, uh,
Woo.
just thinking about that. But Dominique, what did you say? I know we talked about this earlier today, and
Uh-huh.
just tell me what did you think when you was young?
Probably something in sports, like playing ball or something like that. But if not that, maybe not a rapper, but a rap producer, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I wasn't nice with rhymes, but I always thought that maybe I could, do something on the production side, music executive side. But I guess I'm not too far removed based on what I do now, so yeah, I
Mm.
guess it kind of worked out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I I
Got
I
it.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I thought Dominique was going to be a baller. I'm telling you, he was nice out there on the court. Nice. Uh,
Really?
yeah, he was real
I was
nice
all
out there
right.
on the court.
Okay, Cuzzo. Okay.
Yeah. I remember this one family reunion we was at, and we had it stacked against us. We were going against Dominique, and Lawrence was dunking on everybody.
Lawrence.
I mean, yeah, LB. I mean, he was. I was like, I didn't know he could do all that. Uh,
What?
Needless to say, we
Yeah,
still
Lawrence was
won.
nice.
I won, but all right. Hey, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take just a quick pause to bring in one more person. All right.
What's up,
Sups
Cuzzo?
up, Nado.
What's up,
Yeah.
Cuzzo?
My bad. Pardon my tardiness.
All right. We got Bernard Lawson on here on tonight. All right. So what I'm gonna do? I really am happy that you all are kicking off this inaugural uh live with me. I've been doing live stream for a minute, and but uh, we do a lot with the church. So I haven't had opportunity to do the spotlight, and the spotlight is a little different because I'm gonna dive in with different topics. I know I'm gonna bring on in to interview some national known actors and actresses. Will be on as we go on. But you all are part of the first. Now, I did see our fourth guest come on, but something happened and it looked like he dropped back off. So we're going to give him a second. And that is the chef, Brandon Leathers. All right. Okay, so here we are. I guess we now we got a full I guess let's see how we're gonna do it here. I guess I can say we got a plethora.
Brandon.
What up?
What's up, man?
How y'all doing?
Hey.
Doing great, brother.
Good.
All right. So now we have everybody. We have everybody. Okay. Well, since we got Latricia in the middle of the screen, I guess we will let her start off first. I wanna Trish, why don't you tell us a little bit about the business that you have now?
Definitely. First of all, hey everybody, what's going on? But I am a massage therapist here in Atlanta. I own a massage practice called Atlanta Massage Retreat. We've been in Sandy Spring, Georgia, and opened up since 2013. 2013 in the same location. So I've been servicing as a massage therapist for probably 20 years now.
All
But
right.
opened up my practice in 2013. And so we provide a lot of therapeutic massage services, focusing on deep tissue. We focus on acute pain. We focus on chronic pain. We get a lot of referrals from chiropractors and doctors. We're not a spa. We don't focus on like the facials. We don't do the back facials. That's not what I specialize in. I really specialize in, deep tissue work, therapeutic massage, more medical massage. So a lot of people come for chiropractor offices, maybe, like I said, doctors, maybe physical therapy. And those are our clients that we see.
Real quick question.
Mhm.
And and hope I'm not putting you on the spot because I know I didn't ask you this ahead of time, but I know we talked about this last year. Won't you tell us? Because I know at your uh, uh, massage therapy spot, you've seen some high end clients. Who are some of the people who you seen there?
I've seen some singers. What is his name? Short guy. R&B singer. I've seen a few singers. I've seen a few hockey players. We had a hockey team down here in Atlanta. We don't have them anymore, but we had a few hockey players. And I think I've seen maybe a few. I don't know their names, but they are professionals. I can't think of the singer. I know his songs, but I can't think of his name. But yeah, I worked on a few high professional, professionals.
Awesome. And yeah, I I remember when we came down there, we were supposed to get in there and get us a massage.
I was supposed to get
But
a couples massage. A couples massage, I think.
massage. And then you know what happened? It
What?
snowed.
Oh,
it snowed, and it was and it was an odd snow day because it happened right around like Valentine's Day or something.
Right.
We was all excited for the head out to go out there, and then it snowed. So we just said, well, we're gonna stay in Memphis. But we
Yeah,
are
we gotta
gonna.
do that again though. Y'all gotta come down and try it again.
All right, all the way from the ATL,
Yeah, come on
Latricia
down.
Davis. All right, we thank you on tonight. All right,
Thank you so much.
what we're gonna do now? We're going to hear from um, Dominic Lawson. Dominic, he is the director of podcasts of and Owls Education Company. I know he does a lot. I mean, you just got back from Washington D.C., right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Tell
just
us a little
speaking
bit
at a
about.
podcast conference.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what you do, what you're doing now, and how was that where you was at actually.
Sure thing. So me and my wife started a company back in 2013, Owls Education Company, where we focus on curriculum and consulting for education entities and businesses and stuff like that. But there is a media wing that is attached to it where we do podcasts and other media. So I've done other projects like Black is America, where we highlight little known African American figures and stories. But also done some work with a few behavioral health companies where they're writing scripts for podcasts talking about trauma and addiction and stuff like that. But also creating shows for other behavioral health companies as well in the mental health, behavioral health space. And due to that work, we've been able to net quite a few pieces of hardware, like my cousin was saying earlier, 23 awards and counting, to be in fact. And so with that work, that allowed us to allow me to speak at one of the biggest podcast conferences in the country, Podcast Movement, which is where I was in DC talking about winning awards and growing your podcast and stuff like that. So that's kind of me and us in a nutshell, just honestly, just, in this podcasting streets and just getting ready to do more podcasting stuff, I guess.
Okay. I tell us a little bit about this flyer.
Yeah, so like I said, I've done work in the behavioral health space, and so I'll be speaking at a mental health marketing conference in Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville. So basically, I'll just talk about my experience using podcast as a marketing tool for behavioral health companies, and just showing how not only is it a way to promote the company in a great light, but also to help people get into treatment. There's been countless people who will, listen to a podcast that I create and say, hey, I want to talk to a therapist. I want to check myself into treatment and stuff like that. So basically my goal there is just to talk about the power of podcasting, because a lot of people see it as like this medium to, talk about things and this and the other, but we're really going to take it to a place of like using it as a marketing tool in your business, in particular for behavioral health, and like telling the stories of people in recovery, telling the stories of people going through childhood trauma and other types of trauma and addiction and stuff like that, and working through it. And so that's what I'll be talking about this coming October in Franklin, Tennessee. Looking forward to it.
All right. We glad. We're proud of you and what you're doing. One last thing I want to say, because I was talking to the cousins and I was saying, I said, man, I was looking on Facebook, and then I saw one of the 100 most influential people in Memphis on the magazine cover with all these faces, And I said, man, I said, mate, you got you out of all the people in Memphis, we got kinfolk on the magazine cover. I'm telling you. Tell us about that honor. That honor.
Yeah, so it was part of the Creative 100, where this magazine highlights, some of the most creative people in their particular spaces. and stuff like that. And I had the privilege of being named this year. I'm not the only one in this live stream who was named in previous years, but we'll leave that for him to kind of boast about it and stuff like that as well. But yeah, and that's what that was, so basically just kind of highlighting the work that we do in podcasting and entrepreneurship. And it was a really cool honor. There was like a party and stuff like that to kind of commemorate it. It was a really cool deal. So, but it was definitely a great honor and opportunity to not just be named to the Creative 100, but also kind of be part of the cover as well.
Okay. That's good. It's funny that none of us saw this when we was little. We didn't know what we were gonna do, but we knew we were gonna make our mark on the world. Thank you, Dominique,
Absolutely.
for what you said on today.
Sure.
What I'm gonna do, this next person I'm gonna bring up is going to be Bernard Lawson. Bernard, hey, I'm gonna lead out with this. Because it was left on the table at the end of what Dominic was saying. So I didn't see the magazine, but some people, they don't want no one to know they in the spotlight. So tell us what it felt like last year when you was in the Mighty 100.
I mean, it was an honor to be nominated. Myself, my wife, for the many things that we do. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's amazing because I know you're not the person that try to hog the spotlight or anything. And I want to say this to you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You put your neck on the line every day. You are one of the Memphis firefighters. I'm talking about, we think highly of the firefighters. I don't care what no one say. I know y'all might be sitting around with y'all leg kicked up 90% of the time, but it's that other 10%. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. But honestly, I when I see you with your when I see you in your uniform, man, it does a lot. And I ran into someone one day, and I was with my dad, and they knew him being a lieutenant, and they was talking and everything. And then they said, we know your brother. I said, my brother? They said, he Lawson too. I said, my brother. I was just trying to figure it out. And then I said, you talk about Bernard? I said, that's my cousin. But hey, I was proud to even. I mean, I feel like I was somebody all of a sudden. I was known because they knew Bernard.
Hey.
What is like though? Honestly, what is like being a firefighter?
Man, I don't know. It has many ups and downs. At first when I got on, I applied for the job. Just trying to get a job, get out of the warehouse. I'm saying, trying to provide more for the family. Got hired in 2015. Next month, I'll be 9 years on the job.
Look at that.
I know for one thing, for me, my experience, it made me appreciate life more because many different people you encounter. When somebody pick up the phone, dial 911, I'm saying it's the worst day of their life to call for help. Some calls are worse than others. Some calls like, hey, you didn't have to call, but it's just part of the job. They call, we come. And, seeing people down and out, seeing death, seeing bad car accidents, people losing their house in a fire, it just made me appreciate everything that I have, and being able to help somebody that's an honor within itself for me, to lend a hand and help. First it was just a job, but then I gained a love for it. So now I love helping people. So I guess it's in our family DNA. Because got all the losses in the Coopers, that's all they do.
But you very admirable. You know, I think about you every time I watch Chicago Fire. Cause now we see what y'all we
That's
hear
not.
about you with the uniform on and everything, but then on Chicago Fire we know there's some drama going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, but you know I guess if I went around with a video camera and video you all, could I put it on TV and it'd be like Chicago Fire? Or that's not real.
You gonna have
That ain't close to being real.
well, I know this recording going on the internet, but you gonna have to cut, edit the whole. I'm just being real, you know. Everybody grown here. People cuss up. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Hey, okay. Well, I got two more questions for you.
All right.
You're not only a firefighter, you are one of the elite barbers in the city. I think you got either a barber name or nickname, and also you all are entrepreneurs as far as the inflatables. I want to hear about those two real quick.
Okay. So yeah, I'm a licensed barber. Been a licensed barber probably since 2015. I think I first picked up the clippers. I think this probably was like early 2000. I think I was in middle school or something. I was living with Uncle Charles, and you know, had started cutting my own hair. A lot of my friends was like, "Man, you cut your hair, you cut my hair." So you know, I'm going around messing up all my friends' head. Then we go to high school, I'm messing up their head. My football coach like, "Man, why you putting all these designs in everybody's head like railroad tracks?" I'm like, "What they want, bro? Dude." Went to college, went on to college, and you know, messed people hair up in college. Then enrolled. So, but I don't know. I enjoy cutting hair. Encountered many different people on this job as well. You hear people problems. You hear the street gossip, the latest gossip, and I don't know. To me, it's easy. I say the hardest part is getting people that allow you to cut their hair. So that's the hard.
Right.
Cutting hair is kind
Okay.
of therapeutic for me.
Um. Okay. Let me see. And about the tell us
Later.
about yeah.
So my wife Larissa, she just came up with the idea during COVID. She seen a guy make a post on Facebook, and he had some inflatables, and I think he had just bought some inflatables and bought an inflatable. I'm not sure how the story went, but she came to me. She was like, "Hey, let's get some inflatables." She was like, "Man, I seen this guy posted. He bought one. He made X amount of dollars off of it." Then you know things were slow. I couldn't cut her during the whole COVID thing in 2020. So I said, okay, bet, let's try it. And it just took off from there. Bought one, trial and error. Bought one from somebody, bought two offline, and we just kept growing, buying water slides and inflatables. So I think we have a total of 11 units now.
Okay.
Did it trying to grow? Might try to invest in some vending machines next.
I thought y'all had about 20 of them, but okay, 11.
Nah,
11.
just 11.
Hey, I want to do a quick. I'm gonna throw a quick plug in here while I got a chance. Let me see. Bam. See, you did my haircut. Y'all can't really get a good look at that, but on my wedding day, I had a haircut that was done by none other than Bernard Lawson. I'm telling you, man. That hey, you made my day. Hey.
Hey, thank you for allowing me to cut your hair on your wedding day. You know, that's a lot of pressure. You know, you can't mess up. You broke the ice for me though. Now I've been about her on their wedding day for some years now. So
you know, it's really funny because a lot of us tried it. Because I used to cut people hair when I was younger too, and everybody used to. You want me to come do their hair, and there's a lot of pressure. Like if you gonna mess up or not. I didn't do like you. I didn't go to school. It was trial and error, and I laughed about it when we did our last the last play we just did, it was a little small comedy skit I plugged in there. But when I was young, my stepdad had called me Chief Scap 'em Quick, cause he uh he asked me to cut my brother hair, and he went outside. He was gone outside not even 2 minutes. He came back, and I called myself doing designs and stuff. I just messed them all up.
That's how you learn.
And I used to draw, so with a pen and paper or with a pencil, you can erase it. You can't erase it once you mess up somebody's hair. You
Man,
cannot erase it.
Done.
you remember that time we was in Chicago? I think it was for the family reunion or something. And Marcus cut my hair.
Did he?
It messed my hair cut. It was at grandma's house.
Wow. All right. Well, I thank you. I thank you. All right. Next up, we got. Let me see if I can get him in the center. Brandon Oochow left. You still go by Oochow?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I want to make sure I had it right. Hold on. Now let me make sure I got it spelled right. Do it look like that on the screen? Is that right? That's how I'm supposed to see it?
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Brandon Oochow.
Hey, oh my goodness.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. I knew you can cook because I heard you say you cook. I seen you post some macaroni and cheese a few times and a few dishes. I seen a few dishes, and but I really didn't know the level of your cooking abilities. Cause I always I think when we was younger, Dominic cracked at me before because he said I was like real competitive. He said Tonyo real competitive. If you say that you can make a sandwich, he gonna say I can make a sandwich better. And that was me. But so when you came around and you said you can cook, and I think I don't know if it came up about lasagna or whatnot, and I already got Bishop world famous lasagna. I got the world famous lasagna, but I was almost willing to put up stakes that I can handle you, but then I found out
Don't do it, sir. Don't do it.
you have leveled up big time. How's this journey going with you now as one of the elite chefs in Dallas, Texas?
Yeah. So
Dallas.
I don't know if I would call myself one of the elite ones just yet in Dallas, but I mean we've had some success early on. So, things are going good. When I initially moved down here, I took an executive chef position and helped open a restaurant in Plano, Texas. And it was a real honor to be a part of that team. And we were able to make the list of one of the top 20 restaurants in the state of Texas within the first month and a half of opening.
Right.
I think we debuted at number 11, and then we stayed within 11 and 15th out of about 458 concepts of that type of restaurant that we were. So that garnered some attention and some success to where I was able to get in touch with a recruiting agent, and there was a job opening in Red Oak, Texas, which is in South Dallas, for B&B Theaters. So now I'm the chef and kitchen manager at B&B Theaters, Red Oak. It's the biggest luxury theater and special event center in North America right now. And It's also their flagship location for the company. So it's a awesome privilege, awesome opportunity. So just been there about 2 months now. So yeah.
Congratulations on that huge success, man.
Absolutely.
We we're proud of you. And I also want you to say a little bit. I know that it's probably on it like a touching subject, but tell us a little bit about your nonprofit that you started for your brother a few years back.
Oh yeah. So we ended up starting uh, we call it the L3 Lawrence Low Leathers Foundation for altruistic opportunities in performing arts. Um, it was created in memory of my brother and our cousin Lawrence. For those who didn't know, he was a Grammy-winning drummer. He won 2 Grammys with Cecile McLaurin Salvant, amazing, amazing uh, jazz singer that's out right now. Um, we started that foundation to help raise money, to help provide opportunities for people who are pursuing a career in the arts, whether it was music or acting or any other variation of performing arts, um, to help provide them with funding for schooling or housing or taking care of just basic needs and necessities while they're uh, attending school and pursuing higher education. So we've been doing that and also providing scholarships for people as well too. So yeah, so that's been great. So
Well, tell the viewers how to donate or support you in your endeavor. How do they give to that nonprofit?
yeah, no, for sure. They can go on lawrencelowleathers.org and click on the donate button there. They can also go on MICA, MICA.org, and which is the Michigan Institute for Contemporary Arts. I actually sit as one of the board members on their board of directors, and we work with them to help make this foundation possible. And I also work closely with them and serve on the board to help put on the Michigan Jazz Festival every year. So, yeah.
All right, man. I tell you, I thank each one of you all because we are touching lives around the globe. Um, and in the memory of one of our cousins, Lawrence Leathers. His last name was Leathers too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lawrence Leathers, and we know uh, that his life was ended too soon, but he was excellent in his craft as well. Uh, One of the living cousins that's not on here with us is also I think we mentioned him just a moment ago, which is Marcus Curtis. We didn't get a chance to have him on here on tonight. I really wish we could have. He just recently uh, graduated from the police academy, and I think that's a huge feat in itself because I can't lie. We're not getting any younger. You know, he had to go through some grueling days of to get to make it to make it on the police academy. And I tell you what, uh and for y'all that missed it, I wish y'all was there because they had some videos.
I want to
they had
see.
they
I
had
want
the
to
they
see.
had the they had the
I want to
video
see
of the
it.
training. They had the video of the training. I wish he was on here. I ain't gonna crack on him cause he ain't on here, but I saw them videos, Marcus. I saw those videos, bro. But he passed and he graduated. But I was looking at him. I was looking at him getting them exercises in. I was looking at him taking a lot of breaks, and I was thinking to myself, I said, man, he did good because I probably wouldn't have been able to keep up with the running. I couldn't. My knees would have probably gave out. But yeah, uh, hey, hey, we're all doing great things. And the last time I'm gonna put this picture up here one more time because um for some of us, the lady right there in the back next to Aunt Jan is the pioneer of the family. And I know Trish knew her as a auntie, but the rest of us knew her as our grandmother. Grandmother Bessie Lawson. And I tell you, she instilled some values in all of us that and even in Trish, because she was almost like a mother to all her brothers and sisters for a long time. You know, after her parents passed, she had to take up the slack and help raise and I'm gonna throw that word out there again, a plethora of brothers and sisters. So hey, now we know where we got it. It's in the genes. It's in the gene pool. It's in there. And you all are doing awesome things. And we're proud of you. I do want to make a real quick announcement coming up now. We have a couple of stage plays coming up. You all know that we do stage plays. On last night, I had the honor of being part of the Memphis Ostranders Award, and this was the first year that they came out and judged us, and we got nominated. We did get some nominations, and it was a big deal. I enjoyed the night. My wife, I mean, she was dressed to impress. I'm telling you all, I'm telling you, I thought I was. I thought I was going to the ball or something. She was looking so good, and I post on Facebook, if y'all can go on there and see the moment they called out different names. But the people don't know. A lot of the theater community still don't know who we are. They still don't know who we are. And I was talking to Dominic earlier today, and he encouraged me along the way about that. The nominations, and then and the award. One thing that can never be taken away is that we have nominations under our belt. So we had three. I had three of the actors to get nominated for our stage play, and our stage play did get nominated for original screenplay, original script, and they only came to one of my shows last year, and I felt like, okay, if they would have came to several, I would have had a better shot. But I had to go in and after talking to Dominic, it really encouraged me, because I went back in and I thought about that thing. I said, now I know what they looking for, but outside of that, I seen one thing that I noticed about being there last night. It was a lot of the same people winning the same awards over and over and over again. And the way I saw it, and I could be wrong, and this not a knock on anyone at all. It's just that those people have hit the mark in such a way so many times that when those judges go there, they look for that. So what I want to do is, I can't copy no one's style. What I want to do is, I want to do something that never been seen before, that since I know that I got a small company and there's no way that a 10 people cast should outdo a 30 people cast, but I want to do something so out of the box and so unique that they gonna remember it, and they gonna say, we gotta get him one.
Well, that's how you do it.
It's coming.
That's how you do it, right? Like when you have those big name people like that, you beat them on creativity, right?
Yeah.
Like when we won the Webby, ESPN was in our category, and we handed them an L, right?
What? Look at that.
You beat them on creativity, right? Even if they got the war chest and the name recognition, you beat them on creativity. So you're on the right track. You're on the right track.
I said that I went back in and cause after and you know I got an inside scoop. I talked to God and God gave me a preview of some stuff. So they, and I'm not saying they don't have God, but hey, I'm gonna use God as my on my side. And I might win because I got God on my side. You can't lose with God on your side. Now you lose with God on your side, you wasn't doing good at all. Cause hey, one of those plays that won last night and kept winning over and over and over again, and I kind of figured that out after a while because it's kind of hard to vote against them because the name of the show. Now the name of the play was "Your Arms Are Too Short to Box with God." So
What?
I
Oh,
was like, hey, they they gonna vote against them? I don't know. They won because they won a lot of them. I said, man, I need to go see that play. I gotta see what was all the hype about because but that name did enough by itself. Your arms are too short to box with God. All right,
Mm.
I thank y'all for being on here with me on tonight on this inaugural kickoff. We started off with the real heavy hitters tonight. We brought in Atlanta's finest.
Hey.
We got several of the Memphis greats on here on tonight, and then we got Brandon who's making waves down in Texas, and that came out of Michigan doing this thing, and Brandon, you kind of worldwide too, ain't it? I mean, you've been all over the place, right?
I've been to Africa before, and I haven't been I haven't been out of the country anywhere else but Africa. But there have been people that have come from other countries that I've had contact with and have done some things with. So, and they've spread the word that way. Yeah.
All right, all right. Hey, thanks again, you guys, for being on here with us. I'm gonna give these last few words, and then we out of here. Hey, thank you all for tuning in to this inaugural uh, live of the spotlight, and we're gonna have a few more of these sessions. I'm excited. We got some upcoming events. I do want to let you all know about another Christmas Temptation. Right now we got a confirmed date out in Millington, Tennessee at Redeeming Life Ministries, 8921 Highway 51 North, right out there in Millington. The pastor is Pastor Darren McGraw. He's host pastor that's bringing us out there. And we have some great headliners. We got Patrice Lovely. She's known for her roles in Tyler Perry stage plays. She played Hattie in a lot of the stage plays. She played in, I guess, the Have and the Have Nots. I do not want to do wrong. And she was in the movie Boo 1, 2, and 3. I think all of them. And so she's one of our featured actresses that's coming in to be there with us. We also got Tony Grant. He came out last year. He did an excellent job. That brother can sing. I have to put that out there. And we bringing another one of. I guess we pulled a lot of Tyler Perry actors because we got Tony Hightower. He also was in play opposite of Patrice Lovely in a lot of the stage plays that she was in. And then we got Tony Grant's wife, Trisha Mann Grant. For those who watch the Family Business, you got to make sure you put the in front of it because there is another show called Family Business, and we do not want to get those shows mixed up. She played in The Family Business and a few other shows. One of them is The Man in 3B. If you haven't seen that, go watch some of those shows. So we got some good headliners coming, and then we got our Memphis own. We got my wife who played Mima. Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters. So she's gonna be here in some of our great right here in our own city. All right, we thank you all for tuning in today, and we're gonna next week we're going to have the spotlight on some of our cast members for this upcoming show. We're gonna I may surprise you all with a special interview from some of our featured artists. I'm not gonna tell you which one. That means you're gonna have to tune in and see. All right. But we are excited. Go to our website www.tvproductions.biz. You can click the buy now tickets for the Militant show. We're working on some things. Our Mississippi show has been moved. It will not be in Mississippi, and it may possibly be at the Cannon Center right here in the Memphis area. So I will keep you all updated about that, so you all know real soon where it's going to be at the Cannon Center, and if it is, I want you all to come out and support. All right, it was good seeing you all on here with us. I guess from the background they can't see you guys anymore. Just say goodbye to the audience.
See you
Goodbye.
later. Goodbye.